Welcome to Secret to Women's Success, How to Get Unstuck and Friggin' Fabulous podcast. This is the space for bold, brilliant women who are done playing small. I am your host, Irene Lidwall, confidence coach, mindset rewiring queen, and this is now a 3-part series about becoming the badass woman you were meant to be in life, in business, and in your soul. Ready to own your power? Let's go. And I want you to own your shit. The power of radical self-honesty. Becoming a badass starts with owning where you are, without shame, excuses, or perfectionism. It's bold, no bullshit, with some fun, self-reflection, and also snap moments. And what we are going to cover today is why being a badass isn't about pretending you got it all together. It's a mindset shift, trading people-pleasing for radical truth-telling. And we're going to have some badass check-ins with some questions that you have to ask yourself right now, like where you are playing small, what you are avoiding, and what you secretly want but haven't said out loud, not even to yourself. And what not to do. It's blame, over-apologize, or wait for permission. And what to do. Speak your truth, take responsibility, and get clear. Create your no more bullshit list, 5 things you're no longer tolerating. And being a badass woman starts with being brave enough to face yourself, own it apologetically. So if this is something that you want to do, just stay with me. So, okay, babe, let's get real then. You cannot become the woman you dream of being if you're still lying to yourself about where you are. Being a badass woman doesn't start with fake confidence or a vision board. Vision board can be good, but you know what? It doesn't help if you don't believe it. It starts with the truth, raw, honest, and sometimes the messy truth that we all try to avoid, even for ourselves. It's hard to face up to your own truth, especially if you don't like what is happening around you. Because there are a few myths about women, and especially those women that we see on Instagram and on TV and in magazines, the put together woman, you know. We've been sold this image of the flawless, productive, always confident, you know, the one I'm talking about, the type A person. And we never, ever feel that we can measure up to that. But do we really have to? The real power comes from being able to say, yes, I'm stuck here and I'm ready to change it. Don't compare yourself to anyone. You have no one to prove but to yourself. Do you know that radical self-honesty is so sexy as fuck? It's not about shaming yourself, but it's about looking in the mirror and saying, this is where I'm holding back and I'm done. Now, I would like you to ask yourself, where am I playing small? What am I tolerating that's draining me? What's the truth I've been avoiding? And this is what not to do. You have to stop blaming others, because when you do, you give away your power, and we don't want that, do we? And stop over-apologizing for who you are. I know that there are a lot of us that apologize like a comma in a sentence, but stop it. Just stop it. And also another big thing is to waiting for permission. Whose permission are we waiting for? Your father, your mother, your husband, your children? Just stop it. Just do it. Can you imagine if you had started yesterday or a week ago, a month ago, a year, 5 years ago? Where would you be today? Are you leaving a lot of money on the table? Or the woman that you could have been? So start looking at what's possible and what to do. I would like you to own your thoughts, your patterns, and your energy. Don't give it away. Start talking to yourself like someone you respect, like someone you really love, and get clear on one area. I'm saying one area where you're ready to shift. And once you have found that area, just own it. And this is a little exercise that I think you might enjoy. The no more bullshit list. I want you to take out a piece of paper and write down 5 things you're no longer available for. And I'm going to give you a few examples so you know what to do. Example number 1, I'm no longer available for self-doubt. I'm done explaining myself. I'm done saying yes when I mean hell no. And you're done withstanding criticism from whoever doesn't approve of you or what you are doing. How hard is this? I know it's really, really hard, especially on social media. We are so prone to take on criticism instead of when people are saying something nice to us. If somebody gives you a compliment, oh yeah, right, do you believe it? Most people just brush it off, but if somebody tells you, like, you shouldn't wear that color, and you shouldn't wear that lipstick, and you shouldn't say that, and you shouldn't this, and you shouldn't that, and why do you do this, who do you think you are, blah, 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 blah. We take that to heart and we shrink. But being a badass woman, we doesn't let that affect us. You can't allow that to affect you, because you will get criticism from people that you don't know, from people that doesn't mean anything to you. And you will also be criticized from people that you do know. And you still have to stand up for yourself. You have no one to explain to what you are doing. Remember, you are an adult, and you don't have to ask for permission, and you don't have to wait. Just go for it. And like Mel Robbins says, let them. Just let them. Let them criticize you. It has nothing to do with you. Most of the people online that are criticizing you, or maybe not, but if they do you know them? Just feel sorry for them, because it has nothing to do with you, but all to do with them. So just remember that. Be a badass woman and stand up for yourself. It's about time, right? And being a badass woman starts with truth. Not perfection, but truth. You don't need to fix yourself. You just need to see yourself. Now that's a biggie, isn't it? But once you can see yourself clearly and choose what version of you you're becoming, now you have come so far. So in the next episode, we are going to talk about energy. Because you can't rise like a queen when you are leaking your power all over the place. So if this episode lit a fire in you, Share your no more bullshit list on Instagram and tag me at Irene Lidval _SWS. It's IRENELIDVALL _SWS. Because I want to cheer you on, I really do. And make sure to follow the podcast so you don't miss part 2. Energy is everything. It's going to shift the way you show up in life. And I hope you stay with me and share this. And please go over to Instagram and tell me what your badass list is all about. And I talk to you next week. Have a wonderful week. This is Irene for Secret to Women's Success, episode number 21.